Geoffrey and Dutch.
We cannot deny the crimes. For the last 21 years, Connie is abducting children, transforming them in monsters. We interviewed a guy, 16 years old boy. He told us, look, I was abducted when I was 9. My older brother of 12 tried to stop them because I was very young, and they killed my brother in front of me. From those days, I did whatever they asked me. I dropped a baby to a river because the mother was not walking fast enough. I burned a family in Bailonio. I killed people. And they transform this beautiful guy in a monster. And of course, something cannot return. Something cannot go back to a normal life.
When the British colonized Uganda, they gave jobs and education to the people in the south, but forced the Acholi people of the north to become laborers and soldiers. After independence, the Northerners rebelled, and since that day, the North and South have fought each other for control of Uganda. A rebel leader from the south named Yoweri Museveni came to power in 1986. The Northerners rebelled, and a boy named Joseph Kony joined a group of rebel fighters that became known as the Lord's Resistance Army, or LRA. He rose to leadership proclaiming spiritual powers, and he promised success to those who fought with him. Kony never came close to overthrowing Museveni, who is still the president of Uganda today. Over the years, Kony lost the support of his people, and in frustration, he brutally attacked them and began to abduct children to fight for his rebellion. In the last 2 decades, Kony has kidnapped over 30,000 children for his army. In 1996, Museveni forced the Acholi into displacement camps. Though the camps were originally meant to protect people, the conditions are so terrible that 1,000 die every week as they wait for food from the UN. We didn't understand how one rebel fighter, Joseph Kony, could terrorize millions. We met a boy named Jacob who told us he was once an abducted child soldier.
I was abducted when I'm still young. I was abducted when I'm only 12 years old. They told me that you are now a soldier. Do not try to escape. If you try to escape, then we get you again, then we are going to kill you.
Jacob was abducted when he was 11 years old by a rebel army, forced to see and do horrific things. He explained that the rebels, led by a man named Joseph Kony, kidnap children while they sleep and force them into a life of violence.
My brother tried to escape. Then they kill using panga.
What is panga? Machetes.
Yes, they cut his neck.
Did you see it?
I saw.
Kony destroyed a community, generations in Acholi land. And today they are attacking Central African Republic, they are attacking Congo. So it's not just an Acholi problem, it's a humanity problem. That's why we have to intervene. The lesson learned is they commit the crimes again. That's the point. Kony, different times, proposed peace and then just regain strength and attack.
That some of these attacks occurred on Christmas. More than 220 people have been kidnapped by the Lord's Resistance Army, including some 160 children.
Nearly 540 people have been killed and more than 400 kidnapped by the LRA.
The number of forcibly displaced in this part of the Democratic Republic of Congo have now surpassed 104,000 of this conflict.
Because of these atrocities by the LRA, the Congo is now the most violent place in the world. The population had never seen such violence and didn't understand the horrors of the LRA. We met a community of women who had lost their children and were completely hopeless.
Elle est rentrée dans des maisons, casser des maisons, piller, capturer les enfants.
Surtout ye koni tosala ki na nini biso ba Congolais bazi kozonga na bana na biso na zamba.
Over the last few months, Kony has commanded his soldiers to kill thousands of people and abduct hundreds of children. By the time you watch this film, the numbers of those massacred and the children abducted will be even higher. Every day that goes by, Kony is abducting more children and killing innocent people. The governments in Uganda, Congo, Central African Republic, and Sudan cannot protect their own people. And without an international demand for justice and freedom, millions will continue to suffer without end. In the bush, thousands of children are held captive, trapped in fear of one man. We need to stop Joseph Kony and rescue his child soldiers.